Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. Where's Jalem? I just have to say, Jalem, I do work with my husband, and I love it. It works out great. You might want to ask JJ, who is here today. He does often cry at night, and I wonder why. I don't know why that is. But I love it. It can work. Trust me. All right, thanks. My first comment is be willing to stand out, and I think we've heard that today. First and foremost, do not hide behind groups and groupthink. While collaboration is essential in any business, not everyone is going to rise to those leadership roles. If you want to climb that ladder, you have to put yourself out there and take calculated risks. Get noticed. This includes communicating in person. Learn to step out from behind that device. Sometimes it pays to walk the hall to your supervisor, or actually to that president, because that person, you can learn a lot from that person, and they will remember you. You can have great work relationships with your peers, but at the end of the day, your individual ability is what is going to propel you to that next level. Second, think about your audience. Today's communication style is so much different than it was 30, 20, even 10 years ago. We speak using these fun, quick quips. You know, they're all bundled in 140 characters or less. We want to outsmart everyone. And that's great. It's really great when you're speaking to an audience of millennials. However, I really recommend that you consider your audience before any situation, whether it's entering a work meeting, going to a conference, and really adjust accordingly. You're in a workforce today that employs 5 generations of people. You've got your patriots, your boomers, your Xers, your Yers, and your millennials. Tailor your communication to fit the needs of the recipient. Everybody does need to stay current, and they need to embrace the latest technology, but sometimes meeting people halfway can really make a difference between achieving your objective easily and fighting an uphill battle simply because of your delivery method. My third advice is don't be a cause, leave your drama at the door. Today's businesses are more cause-oriented than ever. They identify needs and/or nonprofits that their business can align with and build programs to bring awareness to that nonprofit as well as their business. It's really great. It's really great partnership, and we love it. But those same organizations, they want to continue to focus on those causes, and they haven't identified you as that cause. So really, come ready to work as the professional you were hired to be. The workplace can be really tough, and your ability to navigate the drama, navigate those office politics, and all those inter-office relationships that are negative, your ability to navigate those will be paramount. The more you can rise above these things and stay focused on the work that you were hired to do, the more leadership will take notice. Avoid the drama, and the right people will acknowledge that you are serious about your career. 4, don't be afraid to ask questions. Business can move quickly, and occasionally messages can get lost in the mix of communication styles that exist in the workplace. When working with people, you need to adapt to many different styles, and sometimes that doesn't always go smoothly. I've witnessed a group of people leave a meeting with 4 different takeaways from a single initiative. Everyone was on a different page, even though we all thought we were headed in the same direction. This really could have been mitigated by simply asking a clarifying question. Do not be afraid to ask those questions, and make sure that everybody in the room is on the same page, even if you're with people that outrank you or that are higher up in the career ladder. It's really better to ask questions than to head down a path and end up having to start over because you weren't clear on the objective from the start. The more questions you ask, the clearer everything will be, and the more likely you're actually helping your peers by making sure everything is clear. And it certainly doesn't suggest that you are not smart or capable. I think rather it demonstrates to the leadership group that you want to do your job well and that you care about getting it done right. And my 5th is pay attention to the details. They still matter. Even though we speak differently than we did in years past, and even though the written word has been reduced to abbreviations, emoticons, and acronyms, the details still matter. Please use proper English when communicating with clients and coworkers. Be courteous and sincere, not trite. We're not too busy to have a proper send-off in our emails. Watch your grammar and spelling, and I know I sound like an old English teacher, but the quality of what you produce says so much about you. It says a lot about how you feel about your job and the tasks that you are trying to accomplish. You need to double check your work for accuracy and quality. The better your work product is from the start, the more efficiently you can move through a project. If you don't have to spend time doing rework because it was hastily done or sloppy, you can spend your valuable time working on the next important project that's going to get you noticed by leadership. Thank you.